Hello, it's me, Ashlyn. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you. But today I want to talk about blame and how blaming others is actually a disadvantage and it's hurting you more than it's helping you. So blaming others was a thing that I would do very frequently. Not very frequently, but I guess just like any normal person. It's not my fault, it's theirs fault. I didn't do what they did. Or he was wrong, not me. Or she was wrong, not me. And it just nothing was there's ever my fault. I was just, what you mean? Like I didn't do anything. I don't understand what you're talking about. But when I realized that I have more control than I think, blaming other people is just a disadvantage to me. Because when you blame someone else for something that you did or you played a part in, it's really not their fault. It's yours. Because what happens is that you give them power over you. When you begin to say things like, for instance, one of my things was at work. I was working at this job and I was working there for a good little while. And I would always blame my boss for why the day wasn't going well, why the company wasn't running properly, why I wasn't getting paid enough, why this and why that. She did this, she did that. And then it just got to the point where I realized, like, Ashlyn, who's really in control? Is it your boss or is it you? Because at the end of the day, don't you have free will? You can find you another job if you're not happy. You control how much money you make, not her. Now, she may have a say-so or control on how much you make in that company, but you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket either. And you don't have to feel like I have to go to her or go to him or go to my boss every single time I need a raise or I need more money. It's not enough. And then what happens is when you put the boss, the job, the boyfriend, whoever in that position, you give them so much power because now they control you. They control how much you make because you've given them that control. You don't think in your mind that you can make money or you can do what you need to do. Or maybe you don't even think that you are worthy of a raise or of a certain amount of money. So you give that power to them. And you're like, well, I gotta wait for it. Well, she only gave me 50 cents. You're just so angry about how things are going. But when you realize how powerful, how much power you truly hold, because guess what? That company needs you as well. If you're an employee and you do good at your job, they need you as well. Not to say that they can't replace you, but you come there every day, you do what you're supposed to do, and they pay you for that. But you don't have to give them the power of control over how much money you bring into your household, how much whatever it is that you decide to do, you don't have to give them that power. So it's really, I don't know, this may be kind of a little weird to kind of grasp, but when you understand that you are powerful, you can do whatever it is that you want to do with your life. Even if you're working at a job you can't stand, but you want to do something else, you can begin to go back to school. You can begin to take courses and educate yourself more and put yourself back in power and in control. Because guess what? That's what it is anyway. It's only a choice for you to feel like they are the one. They're the reason why I'm not making how much money I want to make. They're the reason why I'm not where I want to be. They're the reason why things are so hard and so difficult. But then it's like, well, where do you take responsibility at all for anything? And I had to think about that. And I was like, wait a minute. I know who I am. And I'm very smart, very talented. I have a lot to offer. And I'm choosing to put all my eggs in this one basket. I'm choosing to come in this job and complain every day. Or I'm choosing to think that this person controls my financial situation when they don't. When you really truly think about that, they don't control it. They may control a certain aspect, but still at the end of the day, that's still you giving them that control. And I also think when you embody that way of, I understand that I'm in control, I can take responsibility for my own actions, my own money, my own problems, my own issues, the people that I have, the circumstances, the situations. I can take responsibility for that instead of pointing fingers at other people. Then you realize it gives you more power. And that means you can change it if you want to. That means you have the power to change it if you want to. That nothing is set in stone. It doesn't have to be that way if you don't want it to be. But you have to decide, am I going to continue to show up here and feel like I have no control? I have no say so. Oh, well, they're just going to give me what they're going to give me. And, and just get into that spiral of things. Or are you going to say, you know what? I'm responsible for everything. I'm responsible for how far I've come in this job, what I contribute, what I don't contribute. I'm responsible for how much money I bring into my household. I'm responsible for what other things I choose to learn and spend my quality time or my spare time doing. Like, we're all responsible for that ourselves. And when you start to stop blaming other people and take that responsibility, you feel so good. You feel so empowered. At first, it's a little frustrating because you're like, dang, I got all this responsibility. But it gives you a chance to clean it up and straighten it up. And say, you know what? I'm going to go back to school. Or not even just that, because these days you don't even have to go back to school. I'm going to take an online course. I'm going to learn more about my skill set. I'm going to learn more about the things that I truly love and make me happy. I'm going to take that time and spend with my family. I'm going to put myself in a different financial situation so that I have more time for my family. I have more time for my friends, and I still have more than enough money. I don't have to put all my eggs in this one basket. And I'm telling you guys this because this is something that I learned. Like, I'm now working online, doing what I love, which is inspiring and helping other people, because I took it upon myself. I took responsibility. And I said, you know what? I need to take responsibility. It's not her fault. It's not. It's not her fault. It's not this person's fault. It's not that person's fault. I'm taking responsibility for my financial situation, for my learning, for my skill set, for my family, for my life, whatever it is. And that changed me. And now I've learned how to create an online business, working with an amazing group of people. And sometimes you'll be surprised the blessings that come and open up for you. And I will leave a link in the description box if you're interested in learning just like I did, and investing in yourself and investing in higher learning, or investing in switching it up and creating something different for yourself. I wanted to create a business online. I wanted to inspire and help other people. So that's what I chose. And everything opened up for me perfectly. All the tools I needed, the support, everything. Was it easy all the time? No. But now I know that I'm responsible and I have that power. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing. And now I can share with other people. I know that I've started my own online thing. And now I can share with other people how they can do that as well if they choose to. And if the information isn't in the description box, is not in the description box, I will be updating it and you'll see it. And if you want to check it out, get it. But that's what it's about. When are we going to take responsibility? And not to say that I'm perfect at all by any means. But when it came to that, I took responsibility. And I said, you know what? I'm unhappy. That has nothing to do with my boss and all of these other people that I choose to blame. I'm not fulfilled in what I'm doing. I'm not making this, or whatever it was. That's me. That's not them. Because maybe they love what they're doing. So that's why you just have to step back and say, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me take responsibility for me. Let me take my power back. Let me take it from you, get it back, get myself together, and know that I can do it. That I am in control. Now, you may want to plan, and there's still planning and different stuff that comes into play. But even just having that mindset of I am responsible. I'm responsible for my actions, my friends, and everything that happens in my life. So I just want to send you guys love. I want to send you that message again for us to just take responsibility, to realize how much power we have within ourselves. And you don't have to point fingers to someone else and say like, oh, it's because of them. No. And you'll feel better. You'll feel better. So just leave a comment below and let me know if you guys understand like some of these things that I'm saying, because I really do enjoy doing this, and this is stuff that I've learned and that I've just really started to grasp. But I want to make sure that it's grasping for others as well, and that you're getting what I'm saying, and you feel that power, and you know who you are. So I want to thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment, a like, and show me some love. And I'm sending you love. I'm giving you love. I'm giving you light. I'm giving you positivity and power. Thank you.